Don't let people fool you about black African soap. There is way more that you can do with it than just use it on your face. You can use it on your hair because it has antifungal properties that could potentially help with dandruff. You can use it on your body because it has antibacterial properties as well and exfoliating properties that you can wash your entire body. All of the crevices, if you know what I mean. And you can use it on your face because of those same properties. It helps with acne. It helps with battling signs of aging as far as like wrinkles or dark spots, all that good stuff. But before you go buying it, here are a few things that some people don't tell you about it. When it comes to washing your hair, specifically curly hair like mine, you need to limit it because first of all, you shouldn't be washing your hair every day. But that we could debate about that later on. But when you wash your hair with African soap, if you do it too much, because of its cleansing properties, it can strip the natural oils from your hair. And especially with curly hair, we can't let that happen because our hair breaks like crazy already. You can use it a little bit more on your body, but again, not too much. Because of its cleansing properties, it will dry and irritate your skin if you don't use a good moisturizer. And if you have cuts, do not put African black soap on you because it will irritate you like crazy. So I would not recommend it if you have cuts, and if you have sensitive skin, don't even do it. The same applies for your face. If you have cuts on your face for whatever reason and you have sensitive skin, don't do it. Now, some people will say that they limit it to 2 to 3 times a week. I use black African soap almost every night, once a day, but every night pretty much. And I put on a good moisturizer. Afterwards, and it's done amazing things to my skin. And I'm going to see if I can put a picture of it here because my skin was so bad. The two things that helped with that was African black soap and taking dairy out of my diet, because I used to break out a lot due to dairy because I consumed so much dairy. Once I started taking that out and applying black African soap, child, yes, it does wonders. And I recommended it to all my family and friends, and guess what? It works. Except for one cousin, because he had very severe acne to the point where it was bruising a little bit, and his pores were open, or he had cuts from popping some of the zits, and it just did not work in his favor. I know you're going to see people on social media with the bar. This is how it looks. With like a big bar of soap or like just a chunk of the soap, and they're going to wash it like this. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. The reason why I say that is because if you look closely, the chunks in the African soap, they can get sharp. If it's organic, if it's legit or black African soap like this, the sharp edges in there can legit cut your face. Trust me, I did it. Don't do what I did. And I'm telling you, a little bit goes a long way. So let's see if I can show you. So this looks like a whole bunch of mush, but literally it's from this corner piece right here. This corner piece fell off, and I'm like, I bet I'm gonna use that. And I just put it here and kept this in my shower. And literally, like, because of the water. So literally, if you just kind of grab a little bit like that, you see it? I don't know if you see it. You see that little bit? Put some water on that, and that's enough. That's literally all you're gonna need for your face. For your body, if you wanna use it, obviously a little bit more, but this will be enough for your face. So you can use your hands, you can use a do-rag, whatever the case. A do-rag, did I just say a do-rag? You can use like a rag, like a bath towel, you know what I mean? And this is will be enough because that's how potent it is. And another thing, remember, this is the legit stuff right here. When you see it chunky, and even this is a little like moist right now, but it breaks off, and you see those chunks, these could legit like cut your face if you're not careful. So because a little bit goes a long way, it's gonna last you a long time. Please do not get the stuff that you find at the store where it's like literally a rectangular black soap. Like most of that stuff is charcoal. It's not the real stuff. Use this, put this in your routine, and I'm telling you, it's gonna help out your face.